Persail Eurofans, muy buenas a todos. Aquí Omar Betancor y Unai González. Iniciamos este ciclo de entrevistas con islandeses y lo podemos empezar de mejor manera con una de las favoritas. Diljá Petustotir, I think that I pronounced it well. Good evening.
Good evening. You pronounced it very well. Well done.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited for the 18th of February. That's the first time I will perform the song. Yeah.
And how I want to ask you about how was the process about being selected to participate in Söngvakeppnin?
Pálmi, the guy that wrote the song with me, he just asked me, he was asked to make a song for the Icelandic contest. He asked me if I wanted to do with him. And I said, yes, of course I did, because this has literally been my dream since I was 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much the process. And we had very short time, so we had to be a little quick, but it just went so well. I couldn't be happier with the results.
Well, in order to participate in the Söngvakeppnin, you have to make a version in
Icelandic.
Yeah, it's called Lifandi Imen. But have you thought about maybe having also an English version of the song, or is going to be as it is?
We wrote the song in English originally,
Okay.
so we have published both versions. So if I would go for Iceland to Eurovision, I would sing it in English.
Nice. And how was the feedback? Because right now, if not the first, for many Eurofans, you are the favorite for win the Söngvakeppnin this year. So how was the reactions in Iceland and also abroad?
It's so much better than I could ever dream of. Like, the response has been so good. I'm so sorry, somebody called me.
Oh, no, don't worry.
So it's way better than I could ever imagine. Like, I knew the song was good and I was very happy with it, but it's always very scary to publish your work, especially when the lyrics is personal and stuff. But the people are loving it so far, so
I wanted to ask about that thing also. The lyrics, I love it a lot, and I feel that is too personal. How was your inspirations on in what was based the lyrics of your song?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, in what were your inspirations of the story behind the lyrics of your song?
Just to don't let fear control you. Like, sometimes we let our shadows just get in the way of enjoying things and do some things, and this is just a reminder that you are behind the wheel, but not your shadows and your fears and stuff.
And for participating, have you received any advice for any previous contestant, or are you participating just because you want, but you haven't received any advice yet?
Advice?
Yeah.
Yes. Jónsi, who went to Eurovision for Iceland with...
Jónsi, yes, in 2012 with Greta, and in solo.
Yes.
I don't remember the year. He went twice.
Wow. Yeah, him. He reached out and he was just giving advice on just be yourself in every interview, and don't try to be something that you think people want to hear, because people just want to know you, and just advice like that. That's nice to get the reminder of that.
Talking about memories and announcing participants, yeah, from 7 years, it was your dream to present a song in Söngvakeppnin. Why?
When I saw Johanna Gurun in 2009 with Is It
Oh.
True,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the coolest shit I've seen in my entire life. And I was just so inspired because like I already then I was 7 years old. I've been singing like every day, all day. So like I love
Mm-hmm.
to sing. And when I saw that, I was just like, I want to do that. And literally ever since then, I always like my time is about to come. I will go to Eurovision, and this is the first step going to Söngvakeppnin.
I think that of course your favorite Icelandic Eurovision song must be Joanna or not.
What?
I think that for your response that your favorite Icelandic song in Eurovision history must be Joanna or not.
Yes. Yes, Icelandic. Yeah.
And another song from Iceland that you like it.
Another song to this year or another year?
No, for
Yes,
another
sí,
year
another
from
year.
Iceland.
I loved Hatari.
Oh,
Yes.
Adventsera. I
oh,
loved them.
We love them too.
Yeah.
yeah. And if we leave Iceland in the side, what song of Eurovision do you like from any other country?
Ooh, okay. You watched Melody Festival, and I
Yeah,
assume.
Yes.
we
Do you
watch.
remember Lorin's song "Statements"?
Yeah,
Statements. Yes.
I think it's like one of the greatest songs ever written.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't make it to Eurovision. I loved Amar Pelos Dois.
Oh,
Dois,
nice.
yeah.
Pelos
And
Dois, yes.
City
Bonnie,
Buena.
City
Bonnie,
Warning.
City Bonnie.
Yeah, these pop up. That's my favorites.
Yeah,
Nice,
so many
nice.
good songs.
Yeah. Lena song in 2010 was
Yeah.
iconic also. Love that.
We
What about
we all
yours? I want to know about what are your
no.
favorite
Mine
Eurovision?
in Iceland. Mine in Iceland. It's a bit interesting for me because I'm an Iceland lover in Eurovision. I'm an Icelandic stan, so it's very difficult to me. But I think that I like so much Mundo of Tifmier, Greta Salome and John C. 2012,
Yeah.
and also Hatari. And also Hatari is one of my big favorites in Iceland.
Mhm.
Well, you have said the Greta 2012. I prefer the other Greta song, Hear Them Calling.
The
But I also really like Svalak's song in 2017, Paper, that
Yeah.
didn't
Oh.
came to the final, and I really like that song.
Did you talk with your mates in the competition in the Sonpaken 2023 this year?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
If you get alone and if you talk with your other competitors in the Sonpaken this year?
Have I talked to them?
Yeah.
Yes. We were filming like an introduction show yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
so I got to talk to most of them. Yeah, very nice to get to know them a little bit before the big day.
And if you listen to songs besides you, who you see winning the Sonpaken this year?
Ooh, fun question. Christine Cecilia.
Oh,
Christine Cecilia.
Yeah,
It's a
her
nice
song
song.
is
It's a nice
amazing.
song.
Yeah, she's so cool. Also.
We
well,
will see her. We will interview her later on, a day later on. So we will see that.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we know that you are really busy right now, quite busy. But I want to know if you had time for listening to the songs that are selected right now. There are 7 songs selected, and
Mhm.
maybe you have one favorite or you have heard them. So, what are your thoughts about the songs selected for the Eurovision this year?
I have listened to the Norwegian one.
Oh,
No, listen.
Queen of Kings.
I love her. I don't just love
Me
her,
too.
I am in love with her. And I hope that she sees this. I love you, Alessandra.
Oh, nice.
Maybe
We will send
you
we
can
will
have
send her
any
the video.
her
What?
Repeat
that maybe
tonight.
you can have any possibilities with her in Liverpool.
Hopefully, I can go to Liverpool and get to know her.
I want to ask you. We always see all that audience levels of Iceland in Eurovision, like 90%, 80%. Is really that huge in Iceland, the Eurovision thing, and of course the Söngvakeppnin. It is a
Sorry.
big deal. It is a big deal. It is a really big deal. Eurovision and Söngvakeppnin as the audience levels we see.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
Ok, vamos
that
a
if
editar esto.
no problem. That if in Ireland it is like really big, all of Eurovision and Söngvakeppnin because if we saw the on the audience, all the years are like 19%, 99%, and all the people watch it. So my mate's question is like, is it really like it is? With the audience, every person in Ireland see the Söngvakeppnin and also the Eurovision.
Uh, okay, am I understanding correctly? Are you asking if everyone in Iceland watched Söngvakeppnin?
Yep.
More or less, yeah.
Yes, no, not everyone, but like, like I think. Okay, I heard a few years ago that Iceland and Malta has like most of the viewers, like
Yeah.
internationally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, this
Like
makes
we're
sense.
one of the biggest Eurovision countries because like we are so few and there's nothing much going on in the TV like nationally. We don't have like Idol and Voice and X Factor. We don't have any of it. Oh, we have Idol now, but
Idol, yes.
this is the
Yeah.
first time in like 20 years or something we have Idol. So like Söngvakeppnin is, you could say that that's the only like singing competition we have. So like pretty much everyone watch.
Oh my god.
Not everyone though, of course not.
And living in Iceland, have you been in the Húsavík's Museum of Eurovision, or have you been
No,
able to go?
Oh,
I've never been to Húsavík.
okay.
It's tragic and it's embarrassing, but I haven't.
No, it's not try. It's not try. Don't worry. It's not try.
Hope it's not a deal breaker.
But have you seen the Eurovision film?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have.
And what if you want to see somebody outside of the participants of this year, who singer of Iceland that is really tricky because Roof makes magic, getting every year many new names for Icelandic music in Söngvakeppnin. So if you know someone from music or your friend or something. Voy a reformular la pregunta, espérate, me estoy liando solo. If you know someone that isn't not participating in Söngvakeppnin that you want to see participating, a singer, friend of you or of an idol.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in a band called Midnight Librarian, and we are two singers there. And the other singer, his name is Steini, and I think he is one of the best singers in the world. He is like,
Wow.
he is so amazing. He is born in 2003, and he's literally so talented, and he writes his own music, and he is the whole package. I would love to see him go someday.
I noticed that in Iceland they have a lot of songwriters, a lot of the singer songwriters in the same level that it's really really, really good in really, really deep lyrics. For example, I'm a big fan of Briet, for example, with
Yes.
Asian Carousel. I really that kind of songs. For
Yes.
example,
Bríet, actually, her songs, Pálmi writes them with her. Pálmi, the guy who wrote Levandi inni mér with me.
Levan.
I love her.
That,
She's amazing.
and I want to see her in the Söngvakeppnin, of course, if the if the time comes.
Well,
And
I
I
want
want
to
to.
ask you one
Okay, when I
question.
see.
Yeah, because David is a mate of our media that couldn't be here, and he gave us two questions he wants to ask really to you. And the first thing that he wants to know is what are you trying to transmit with your not your only with your song, but with all of your project, uh, with your staging, with your song, and with all the project you are making. And the second question would it be that from anyone who is not from Iceland, what would you recommend to
What
from
I-
Ireland? From Iceland, sorry.
what would I recommend like doing in Iceland or what?
Doing or eating or
Yeah.
maybe going for
Oh.
party. I know something.
Okay. Um if I hope I understand the first question
Yeah.
correctly. Like
Hmm.
I am going for like empowerment vibes. I want to like wow, how do I explain it?
I think we are three people that are nervous equally. I think.
What?
I think right now we are at least two people that are a little bit nervous right now. To you and me.
um I'm not sure how to answer the question because like my vocabulary isn't that good. But
Don't worry.
I want to like uh I want to make the look like I want to look on the stage and I want the stage like presence to match with the
Mhm.
song and be like empowering.
It sounds
Does
amazing.
that answer the
Yeah,
question?
yeah. It
Yes,
answers
yes.
our question.
It's answered
Okay.
for sure.
And for the
Uh,
second
it's
one,
The thing is, with Iceland, if you're going to visit Iceland, I
yeah.
think like we have two lagoons. We probably have more, but like two main lagoons. It's the
Hmm.
Blue Lagoon and the Sky Lagoon. I would
Hmm.
recommend going to the Blue Lagoon because it's more iconic. Like Sky Lagoon was just it just came here like 2020 or something. So Blue Lagoon, I would recommend going there. It's very overpriced, and I'm sorry, but like if you
If
it's
you want
like
to,
one of the world's wonders or something. So
if you want to, if you want to see good things, we have to pay, of course.
yeah,
Oh my
I
god,
would.
I'm seeing pictures. This is amazing. Oh my god.
it's very pretty, and this is
Yeah.
And
like
I want.
just do once in your life.
I want to ask you about precisely the staging. I know that sometimes some marketing stages don't have too much material to make a big stagings. But what are your ideas about your costumes, your elements that you want to put besides for your song?
Besides my song,
Yeah, I mean besides your life voice.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Don't worry. What are your ideas for for your staging in some Söngvakeppnin?
What?
Element
How will I look
elements or yes elements a little bit of hints of the costume if you can tell us.
like? I am going to wear oversized suit, and I am
Hmm.
in love with it. We are working with my bangs. I will have my white chunky bangs. I am
Hmm.
not quite sure how the rest of the hair will be, but we'll figure that out.
Hmm.
I want to have long eyelashes. I'm gonna have cool nails. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna look like a snack. I can promise you that.
Well,
Oh,
that sounds
nice,
amazing.
nice. Sounds amazing.
I want to ask you two questions that I love asking for anyone who comes here. If
Mhm.
you have to choose a color for your song, what color would it be? Oh, red,
Dark red.
dark red.
Mhm.
Amazing. And if you have to be, if your song has to be in a movie or maybe in a series, in what movie or in what series soundtrack would you like to be your song?
Um. Uh. uh, oh my god. What is English even? Sorry, I have to translate it. I don't remember
No
Okay.
problem.
the word in
Oh
English.
my god.
Documentary. Oh my god, that's
Document.
Documentary.
like
Nice.
some sports documentary, like a documentary about uh Tia Toomey, CrossFit legend or something like that.
CrossFit. I saw.
Perfect
I
legend.
saw you. I saw you. I saw you the stories about training CrossFit. I can imagine it. That.
Yes. That's the kind of music I love to listen to when I am feeling like a badass in the gym.
Oh.
You are a badass in the gym. I saw you the routine of the day that we are recording was.
Yeah.
You're pretty intense, honestly.
Well, I want
Yeah.
to ask you. Last year, our representative channel was like famous from running in the treadmill with high heels. So I want to ask you that if you have tried that.
No, I haven't. I love my ankles way too much to try that.
Let me, un momento, one moment in Spanish. Encima una ella está teniendo CrossFit. Más que eso no necesita. I telling that you are training CrossFit. More than that, you don't need. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As a last, okay. As a last word, of course. Una, if you have any, no tienes ninguna pregunta más, no me imagino. And as a last word, you can say whatever you want to the Spanish fans that we are watching us, or also Icelandic. A last word for even voting you if they have the possibility of something that you want to say as a last word for close the interview.
It is you that is behind the wheel, so don't let your shadow control you in any way.
Oh.
Ooh,
Is
that's
it
a quote. Thanks a lot, Diljá. Good luck in the semifinal this February 18. Of course, we hope to see you in the final, in the grand final. We will go to the interview in Spanish. Okay, ha estado Diljá con nosotros, la gran favorita a ganar el Söngvakeppnin. Hemos sido una González y Omar Betancourt. ¿Quieren más entrevistas como esta? Síganos en Eurorelinchu, en nuestro canal de YouTube, dale al botón de suscribirse, y en redes sociales estamos en Eurorelinchu, en Twitter y en Instagram. Nos vemos en el próximo. Chao, chao.
Ciao, ciao.